Assalamualaikum Warahmatullahi Wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I hope you're in a good condition, especially the judge and the audience. Let me introduce myself. My name is Revan Al Farros, grade 8 from Risalah Islamic Junior School. Today, I will tell you about the origin of Surabaya. So, let's check it out. Long time ago, in the northern part of East Java, there lived a scary giant crocodile. He was the ruler of the river, and the predator was feared by all animals in the river. The crocodile name was Baya. He was very good at hunting, so all animals were afraid of him. Baya lived in the river. In the sea, there lived a wild shark named Sura. He ruled the sea, and every fish were scared of him. However, Sura felt bored because he just ate fish every day. He was curious about the river near the sea. Someday, he decided to go to the river. At the side of the river, there was a deer was drinking water. Sura felt hungry, so he swam silently to the edge and jumps out to catch the deer. After eating the deer, Sura being addicted. The next day, he hunted back on the river and got a lot of food. After a couple of days, Baya became suspicious because it was harder and harder for him to find prey. He started investigating what was happening. When he saw Sura catch a little monkey on the river, Baya became angry. "Hey Sura, what are you doing here? This is my territory. How dare you snatch my prey?" You know what? Sura was not afraid of Baya. Even he challenged Baya to fight. "Hey, I can look for food anywhere I want. If that's the territory here, all animals are free to look for food here." Finally, a fight couldn't be avoided, and the fight began. Because both of them were strong, the fight was very long. 4 days, all animals were disturbed by the fight. They couldn't sleep. Finally, the two wild animals were exhausted. No one won and no one lost because both of them were equally strong. "Sura, let's end this battle. I'm too tired." "I'm too Baya. Let's end this battle." "Sura, first we need to limit our hunting area. The end of the river is the limit. Don't you break the line, or you will feel the consequences." "Okay, Baya, I accept this agreement." Finally, Sura left the river and returned to the sea. 4 months, the forest calmed down because no more fight between Sura and Baya. But Sura felt uneasy. There was a lot of food in the sea, but he couldn't bear it. So quietly, he swam up the river's mouth. At the river's mouth, he sang, thinking something. If I look for prey in the river's mouth, Baya won't see me because he lives further up the river." Unfortunately, no prey approached the mouth of the river. Sura was tired of waiting. So, he swam up the rivers to the jungle. He went to the jungle again, but this time, he will be careful to not be caught by Baya. "I will catch the prey and immediately bring it to the sea, so Baya won't see me." The plan was successful, and 4 months, Sura hunted with not being discovered. Over time, Baya became suspicious because again, his prey was reduced. But this time, he didn't see Sura anywhere. But he believed this was Sura's doing. "This must be Sura. Watch out, Sura." So Baya prepared a plan. He found a deer, but it didn't catch him right away. Instead, he hurt the deer's leg, so the deer cannot run away. The deer was placed on the edge of the river. A short time later, Sura swam up the river and found the injured deer. He felt excited because the deer was fat. "Wow, lucky me! Today I had a fish!" Nah. Just as he wanted to bring the deer to the sea, suddenly Baya confronted him. "Hey, where do you think you bring the deer?" to the sea. I will eat it there. Bring the deer here. I catch it to trap you. It's your fault you didn't catch the deer yourself. You forgot agreement? This river is my territory. Finally, the fight couldn't be avoided, and the fight began. But this time, it's more exciting than before. No one dared to approach the mouth of the river. Rah! 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 The fight was very exciting. The two wild animals were in pain and seriously injured. When Sura was off guard, Baya managed to bite his tail. Ouch! My tail! Finally, Sura left the river and returned to the sea again. Since then, he no longer had a tail, and since he not dare to approach the mouth of the river, so he can swim as hard as he once had. Ah, it's so painful. Oh my! To commemorate the fire's fact, the animal folk was called Surabaya, and the name remains until this day. Okay, from the story we can learn something. As a human being, we must respect each other and do not be greedy. Okay, that's the last for me. I will end it with Assalamualaikum Warahmatullahi Wabarakatuh.